obviously, we saw the wireless lineup.
Okay.
We saw the wireless lineup. And there's been a lot of conversation about Drake, specifically day 2.
Yeah.
Drake and the man them. Right?
It's not that deep, bro.
What
do you think? No, honestly, bro, I tried to not say too much about that, yeah?
Okay.
But, bro, in the UK, we think too deep about things and we nitpick. I think it's a thing of Britishness in us, because that's just British people in general, yeah? We like to nitpick and complain about things because we're naturally complainers, innit?
Okay.
As British people. But 2, just deep it. It's a placeholder phrase, bro. What should man say? Drake and friends. Drake and the Crowdies, bro. Like, bro, if no matter what you put there, but because he said the man them, everyone's nitpicking at, what's the man them? Oh, state names.
No,
bro, it said line up to be announced.
No, but
what do you not want?
No, but the problem is, yeah.
Everything Drake does, people got a problem with it, bro.
No, we do. And
it's because he's light skinned. Bro, I promise you, yeah. I said, if Drake was darker, yeah, I said, Drake wouldn't get into this much problems, you know. If Drake was darker.
You'd get into a couple. Okay, yeah, I'll be real. No, my issue's not with Drake, by the way. My issue with this is not with Drake.
Are you sure?
It's not with Drake. No.
It might be an underbelly thing.
No, it might be an underbelly thing, because that's OVO Fest. But wireless is OVO Fest. But it's the reason why, yeah, because, okay, cool. You know the man them are coming, and there might be a placeholder, they might be figuring out prices, yeah. But the thing is, yeah, there are at least a couple artists booked.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
The thing is, the reason why the man them, like, annoys me, on the other, for example, Sunday don't have a lot of artists. It only has probably like Drake, Burna Boy.
Vibes.
And Vibes. That's it.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that man, for example, it looks like Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5. It looks like, look, let's be real. It looks like it, though, because I'm telling you, let's say it's
bro,
Central.
a man is headlining,
Let's
bro.
say it's Cinch. Let's say it's Cinch, yeah. You could easily put Drake Cinch there.
Yeah.
These artists deserve, because when people are buying them tickets, yeah, when people are going on Ticketmaster and buying them tickets, for example, for me, when I look at Sunday, I'm like, okay, we know Drake's gonna be all 3 days.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Vibes, I'm looking at Burna Boy. When I look at Monday, I'm looking at Drake Party.
Yeah.
When I look at Drake, when I look at
Saturday,
I'm just seeing Drake. Like, I'm just seeing Drake. So everyone there, naturally, let's be factually, whoever's buying that ticket for Saturday is buying for Drake and question marks.
Yeah.
They're not. So all of them, man, are backup dancers.
No, man.
All them man are backup dancers.
No,
because their names are not big enough to even be.
Much.
I'm not saying they should be headlining over Drake. I'm not an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm saying the man them who I know have been paid and booked, because you wouldn't put the man them there if they're not there. Them man deserve to have their name.
Why not save the surprise?
We've seen, because they're not so, but because they're gonna be there for a significant period of time, because you didn't do that with the other lists. You didn't do that with Vibes. You didn't do that with Burner. You didn't do that on. Bro, I'll be real. Central C is a bigger deal than Party Next Door in the UK.
He is.
I'm not saying it's Cinch. If it's not Cinch, then cool. If it's Cinch, respectfully, I'm taking that as a viral, because we saw Burner Boy crash out at Rolling Loud because his name was Little.
Yeah.
And his name was on the flyer. Now you're referring to me as the man them.
Yeah.
And the thing is about.
I think it's a deeper. I think if anyone's gonna complain, have better conversations than the text on the flyer. And where I think the better conversation is you run to London when you need a check balance, bro. You get me? You run. I think that's when the conversation starts to make sense.
Yes.
Let's start from there. Like, let's start from you lost your beef. Cool. Where can I branch out to where I've showed love in the past? And let me just run back to them because America slightly, I'm losing cool points there, innit? And in the hip hop scene, I'm not present. So Jamaica, London, Africa, let's link up again.
I didn't want to say it because
that's a better conversation. Even though I still don't back that conversation, I still think, bro, man's like, I don't think it's that deep. It's even that deep. The whole narrative as a whole, I think that's a better conversation to have still.
The reason why, the reason why I start with this conversation, because it's not, everyone knows Kendrick's my guy. Yeah. So like for me, I don't want to just kick to the Kendrick and Drake beef, because I've made, that content's done well for me. I can't lie, it's done well for me. But I don't want to, the reason why I want to focus particularly on the UK for me, the conversation I want to take it to is more so, is it not an inferiority complex, but is it a thing where it's like, we don't value our artists, or we don't promote our artists? Because I feel like there should be a couple. My thing is, the reason why the flyer means a lot is because I'm not one of these people that says, respectfully, these artists should headline over Drake. No.
Yeah.
Wireless is a money-making festival, and if you wanted to start incorporating UK artists, you should have been done that when the scene was way hotter.
Yeah.
When the scene was way hotter. I'm not one of these people that says that. But I'm just saying, yo, why is this the only day that doesn't have names? And it's in our backyard. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the only day that don't have any names on the show. And I know names are booked. Otherwise, it would have been Drake and special guests. Because they've done that before. If it was just a bunch of Americans or foreigners, it would have been Drake and special guests. But the man them shows that, okay, it's going to be people here. It's like Gladys Knight and the Pips, fam.
Yeah, bro.
It's Gladys Knight and the Pips.
I still don't think like it's a... Because, bro, he had Party Next Door on Friday. Cool, we kind of figure out what the set list is like for that. On Sunday, it's Vibes Cartel and Burna Boy. We know that it's more of a island and tropical and Afrobeat vibe.
That day.
Saturday, it's like demand them. Yeah, cool. I'm thinking if I'm in Drake's team, I'm not gonna object if they want to put the man them, because how many names are we gonna put on anyway? We could have Skepta.
My beef ain't with Drake. My beef is Wireless.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people's energy should be on Wireless anyway if they're upset about this.
I want to make it clear. My beef isn't about Drake. Drake, respectfully,
it's so easy to pick on Drake, bro.
This is objectively, this is a smart move.
Yeah.
This is smart. This is because even like outside, if you look outside of London's always showed them love, and Toronto and London have some sort of crossover and similarities. So this is smart.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about, like, let's say it might be the organizers, Wireless or whatever. I just think personally from a promotion perspective, and Drake, I know Drake's not necessarily in charge of that. He probably has a say, but he's not in charge of that.
Yeah.
I just feel like it looks like a little bro thing.
Fuck.
It looks like a little bro. It looks like a little bro thing to the sea. It looks like the UK is not backing themselves. Forget Drake. Forget about it. It looks like the UK is not backing themselves.
Really?
If that's the way I take it, it looks like the UK.
I noticed that a lot of people feel that way as well, but again, it's just an announcement flyer. What can we do? Because now they announced BBK. What's everyone saying now? Like, what's everyone saying now? Maybe he could have done Drake plus BBK.
Yeah,
and more.
Yeah, but bro, it would have been calm. Bro, it would have been calm. Bro, it would have been calm. I'm not expecting the whole set list. I expect surprises. That's not an issue, bro. For me, it's like, it's Drake and friends. It's Gladys Pip and that. And it's Gladys Knight and the Pips. It's bro. It's Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. Bruv, it's the Temptations. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Like, it's bro. It just looks like a dickhead thing.
Man, I couldn't believe it, man. But I understand why people say, yo, UK, we should big up our chest more, But we've been doing that. And two, it's like, I think now we've come to a place in the UK where we know the value we have. Like, we know the value. Go out when you travel in Europe, and you butt people that are similar age of you realize how impactful we are. Like, everyone we are the center of culture when it comes to culture in Europe. We're the center point. London, like, they proper value our thing. So to me, it's like, we big up our chest anyway. If the biggest artist in the world, or in the rap world at the moment, obviously we can go into that, is coming down, what's the same energy if Kendrick was to do the same thing? If he was to do Kendrick and Friends, would everyone have the same energy?
So everyone, correct. Everyone did that.
It's just so easy to pick on Drake.
When Kendrick, because the pop-out show was Kendrick and Friends, right?
What the fuck? In LA? But in LA!
Wait, but the pop-out show, the whole thing about pop-out show was, there was no announced artist. It was equal.
Yeah.
There was nobody. It was just Ken and Friends. And everyone knew, cool.
Yeah.
It's offered the beef, cool. If Kendrick has said, yo, okay, I'm doing this show, I'm inviting this artist, but he left out Schoolboy Q.
Yeah.
It looks like a vial. But if Drake was like, if it was just a thing of OVO, Drake, headlining all 3 days, we're not saying nothing because we don't know.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that you've got 2 days that are different.
And you've announced this person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like it automatically draws attention to the elephant in the room of why are there no names?
It don't look good.
It don't look good.
PR-wise, it don't look. That's why I say blame Wireless.
I blame Wireless.
Yeah. The marketing there was bad.
That's and that goes back to my point of like the whole, is it a UK infrastructure thing when it comes to artists?
Yeah.
Because even, I'll be real. Let's say, for example, we just spoke about, let's say Blanco's there, for example.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is a good look for Blanco.
Yeah.
And let's say Blanco's on the list. Oh my God, Blanco's gonna be with Drake. That's a good look.
Yeah.
But we're not having that conversation. We can't. We're here saying I'm 100% going to Sunday because Burner's there and Drake. I'm 100% going to Monday, and I hope UK man them get on the stage.
Yeah.
So I hope man them get on the stage.
I will never complain because, bro, it's like selective outrage. They said more to be announced. The festival is 6 months away.
True, but
what is everyone
when
doing
were
here?
tickets sold?
The other day.
Exactly.
It sold out in like 10 minutes.
Exactly. So all of these names, yeah, respectfully, when you bought day 2, you're buying it off speculation, but mainly I'm going for Drake.
God.
It's the truth.
But do you know what's mad? Are you going? To any day?
I'll find a way to get to number 3.
Okay, so to me, what are we doing here? Like,
I'll find
what
a
are
way
we
to get to
doing
number
here?
3.
At the end of the day, yeah, again, like, at the end of the day.
So I'm going to number 3 because you think I'm missing vibes.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not missing vibes.
But bruv, Drake has brought that to us, bro. Again, yeah, I'm not saying, yeah, again, you know what's so mad, yeah? Since this beef, I felt like, bruv, it makes it seem like man just loves Drake and whatnot, but I like to play a balanced argument, yeah? And bro, man's been a fan of both. Heavy, bro.
Yeah.
I can acknowledge that Drake is the soundtrack to our generation, yeah? Like our generation, he's the soundtrack to it, yeah? If you listen to a Drake tune from 10 years ago, you can pinpoint exactly where you were.
Yeah.
Kendrick, he is the king. He's the king, innit, of our generation. I wouldn't say like, actually no, let me pick my words carefully. I was gonna say musically, but musically he's there. What I'm saying, when it comes to hip hop, he's number 1.